The concept of prophecy in various ancient cultures. The role of prophecy in the development of Judaism and Christianity. The impact of prophecy on early societies, including the spread of religious beliefs. Prophecies in the Bible. Major prophecies in the Old Testament, including the destruction of Jerusalem and the coming of the Messiah. How these prophecies have been interpreted and debated throughout history. Before we start, we'd like to ask for your support. If you enjoy our video, please hit the like button. This will help us reach more people and create content for you. Now let's get started with today's video. Throughout human history, the concept of prophecy has been a powerful force shaping beliefs, societies, and even the course of historical events. Prophecies, or divine revelations foretelling future events, have existed in various ancient cultures, including those of the Mesopotamians, Egyptians, Greeks, and Hebrews. These societies often relied on prophets, oracles, and seers to interpret divine will and guide their people. In Judaism and Christianity, prophecy played a foundational role. The Hebrew Bible, or Old Testament, is filled with prophetic messages from figures such as Isaiah, Jeremiah, and Ezekiel, who warned of impending doom or promised divine restoration. In Christianity, prophecy took on a new dimension with the teachings of Jesus and the writings of the New Testament, particularly the apocalyptic visions in the book of Revelation. Prophecy influenced early societies by reinforcing religious beliefs, providing moral guidance, and shaping political structures. Leaders often sought prophetic counsel before making crucial decisions, and entire communities adapted their ways of life based on prophetic warnings or promises. The spread of religious movements, such as Christianity, was significantly fueled by the fulfillment of prophecies that followers saw as evidence of divine truth. Prophecies in the Bible. Major prophecies in the Old Testament. Several significant prophecies in the Old Testament have been interpreted as having profound historical consequences. Among these are the destruction of Jerusalem. The prophets Jeremiah and Ezekiel warned of Jerusalem's downfall due to the people's unfaithfulness. This prophecy came to pass in 586 BCE when Babylon, under King Nebuchadnezzar, destroyed the city and exiled the Jewish people. The coming of the Messiah. Many passages in the Old Testament, such as Isaiah 53 and Micah 5 verse 2, prophesied the arrival of a divinely appointed leader who would bring salvation to God's people. Christians believe these prophecies were fulfilled in Jesus Christ. These prophecies have been subjects of intense theological and historical debate. Some scholars argue that they were written after the events occurred, while believers see them as divine foreknowledge. Regardless of interpretation, these prophecies played a crucial role in shaping Jewish and Christian thought, providing a sense of identity and purpose to their followers. The use of biblical prophecy in religious and political movements. Biblical prophecies have often been used to justify religious and political actions. For instance, in medieval Europe, prophecies about the apocalypse influenced crusades and religious reforms. In the 19th and 20th centuries, movements like Zionism drew upon biblical promises about the return of the Jewish people to their homeland. Even in modern times, many political leaders reference biblical prophecy in speeches and policy decisions, shaping public perception and policy. Prophecies and historical events. Instances where biblical prophecies appeared to influence history. Some historical events appear to align with biblical prophecies, leading to claims of prophetic fulfillment. Examples include the fall of the Roman Empire. Some historians argue that Christian eschatological prophecies contributed to the empire's transformation. As Christianity spread, it replaced the traditional Roman belief system, leading to societal shifts that weaken the empire's unity and traditional structure. The Reformation. Protestant reformers such as Martin Luther interpreted biblical prophecies as critiques of the Catholic Church. Passages in Daniel and Revelation were used to justify breaking away from the papacy, fundamentally altering the religious and political landscape of Europe. The establishment of Israel. Many Christians and Jews see the 1948 creation of the State of Israel as the fulfillment of biblical prophecies concerning the return of the Jewish people to their ancestral land. Ezekiel 37, Isaiah 11 verses 11 to 12. The role of prophecy in times of upheaval. During periods of crisis, prophecy has often been a source of hope and resilience. Enslaved peoples, persecuted religious groups, and oppressed communities have turned to biblical prophecies for assurance of future deliverance. For example, during the American Civil Rights Movement, leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. referenced prophetic biblical themes, inspiring hope and courage. Prophecy and the modern world. Influence on society, culture, and media. Biblical prophecy continues to shape modern culture. Apocalyptic and prophetic themes appear in books, movies, and television series, such as Left Behind, The Omen, and the Book of Eli. Many people remain fascinated with end-times prophecies, as seen in the popularity of interpretations concerning the mark of the beast or the second coming of Christ. Prophecy in contemporary religious and political discourse. Today, biblical prophecy is still referenced in discussions about world events. Some believe current global crises, wars, economic instability, and natural disasters align with biblical predictions of the end times. Others caution against overly literal interpretations, arguing that prophecy should be understood in its historical and literary context. The ongoing debate over interpretation. Scholars and theologians continue to debate the meaning of biblical prophecies. Are they literal, symbolic, or a mix of both? Should they be viewed as events that have already occurred or as warnings for the future? This ongoing dialogue ensures that biblical prophecy remains a relevant and thought-provoking topic in both religious and academic circles. Conclusion: the enduring impact. The study of biblical prophecy reveals its immense influence on human history, shaping religious beliefs, inspiring social movements, and even guiding political decisions. Whether viewed as divine foreknowledge or historical allegory, prophecy has had a profound effect on civilization. For believers, prophecy provides assurance that history unfolds according to divine purpose. For skeptics, it offers insight into how religious narratives shape societies. Either way, biblical prophecy remains a powerful force, prompting deep reflection and discussion. How do you interpret biblical prophecy? Have any prophecies influenced your beliefs or worldview? Share your thoughts, and let's continue the conversation. Please subscribe my YouTube channel. I hope you like this video. Thank you.